No news yet with the prospective London client. So if I don't hear anything tomorrow, by sort of lunchtime tomorrow, I shall chase. But yeah, still feeling fairly confident. Well, as confident as I was yesterday, shall we say. I've done a bit of work. I've got a presentation to give tomorrow, and it's for a group of about 60 fintech companies, directors for large companies, founders, owners. And this is through one of my coaching clients based out of South Africa. And I'm trying a new presentation format, which is with the slides on the side, on projected onto the backdrop. And I've done a bit of kind of practice and prep with it, and it I must say it looks really good. It just means that if I'm delivering virtually, it means I don't have to have the split screen, which means that me and the slides are all about the same size. It does mean I've got to be quite careful with how much text I have on the slide itself, but I think I've figured that one out, so that's not too bad. So yeah, I've done a bit of work with that. I also had a call with another speaker friend of mine, William Boost, about something that I read this book recently. It was through his kind of virtual book club, first book club I've ever been in actually, and it was really good. Great book, Peter Bregman, 18 Minutes. It's all that kind of focus, productivity, but not just let's get more done. It's much more about getting focused and getting strategic. And there was one piece in the book, I took loads of good stuff away from it, like kind of slowing down was one of the things, probably something I could do with doing a little bit more of now. But one of the things I'd written down but haven't yet actioned was around strategic focus. Excuse me, and having a number of areas, 3 to 5 areas that everything that you do is more or less in one of these big buckets. And it jumped out at me so much so that I wrote it down in my notebook there, but I didn't do anything with it. And so when we were doing the review the other day, William said, hey, look, let's get on a call and go through some of it. So that's exactly what we did this afternoon. And it was really useful. I've got some homework to do now, which I'll be able to fit into my journaling time. That's not a problem. But it just feels, I've been talking a lot about getting strategic, focusing on my social media activities, focusing on my content creation and positioning myself. And so all of this fits in really nicely with that. I don't think I'm there yet with it, but I definitely feel like every day I'm taking that step closer to being very confident and certain about, and clear for that matter, clear about what it is I'm doing, what I represent, what I stand for, what I'm working towards. Because all those things are there or thereabouts, but it's not nailed down. And that's something that's important to me. And I do believe that it'll make a difference going forwards as well. So everything that I've been talking about recently with these kind of big shifts in my own mindset, beliefs, kind of core operating system, if you will, combined with this bigger focus on strategy, it just feels like I'm moving my energy into this next phase on a massive scale, and continue to be excited and motivated by those prospects. So some progress today. I was very conscious and aware today that I know that I'm going to do these calls this week, make some phone calls to cold calls, if you will, and just test out some ideas there around phoning up people, sales directors, vice presidents, sales, SVPs, EVPs, and just saying, hey, look, how are you getting on? What's the latest? I've got a bit more of an idea of what I'll say than just that, but the idea being to kind of just get a bit of a lay of the land. What are some of the challenges that you're facing, and you personally and also with the team, and just looking at how some of my work interlinks with that. So I know I can use my phone in the house now, whereas previously I couldn't. But now I have Wi-Fi calling. There's really no excuses anymore, just to get on with it and do it. But I've got some sort of mindset things to help me out with that as well. So it is coming, and probably tomorrow and or Wednesday is the time where that's going to happen. Also spent some time this morning, just to wrap this up, talking about a couple of other sessions that I've got coming up next week with the Amazing Apprenticeships team, doing a session for them on Monday. A joint session with Vicky Barnes, my psychologist friend and presenter extraordinaire with Gen Healthy Minds. and with a view to doing something bigger again through that organisation in a couple of weeks' time. Next week is Mental Health Awareness Week, so a lot of things tying in with that. So we shall see. We shall see where that goes. But it was good to kind of have that session today to really get some energy, to brainstorm some ideas and get some direction. And that was with me, Mike from Gen Healthy Minds, and the amazing apprenticeship team as well. So anyway, we're on it. Things are moving forwards there. So there we go. That's my update for the day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Check back in again tomorrow for another daily update. But for now, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you again tomorrow. Bye for now.